guys. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and we are back. We're getting ready to look towards 2017, right? Isn't that so crazy? Well, I have put together my top 10, maybe 11, because I couldn't really narrow it down to just 10, of my healthy hacks and tips and tricks for when you're trying to make over your life or just get some new healthy habits going into the new year, okay? So, I've got some props up here. I'm gonna just walk you through each one. Okay, these are in no particular order. They don't go from my least favorite to my favorite or anything like that. First one is, check out these cute little containers, okay? They're these plastic, I almost said glass, but they're not glass. They're plastic little containers. They're actually 1/4 of a cup in full capacity, so they hold 4 tablespoons. But what I use them for is pre-portioning my trigger foods, okay? So if I get like a peanut butter or something that I just love the flavor of, and I have a tendency to kind of like start dipping my finger, dipping my spoon in it, I will pre-portion it into these containers. So this is 1 tablespoon or 16 grams of peanut butter in each of these. So I don't usually go through and like pre-portion the whole tub, but I will like make 8 of these or something, and then put the tub away where I can't see it, okay? And then if I want this, I'm not as likely to start like dipping my finger in it, because I know there's only 1 tablespoon in here and I don't want to dip into that serving size because I want to save it for later, okay? So pre-portioning your trigger foods is my first tip, okay? Actually one more thing with this. So this kind of isn't relating, but I just wanted to show it to you guys, and this is where I fit it in. So have you guys ever heard of reverse weighing? Yeah? No? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, what you do is you get your scale, you turn it on. This is really good for things like peanut butter where you kind of want to lick the spoon, but you want to make sure you track everything that you ate, okay? So what I'm going to do is I zeroed out my scale. I'm going to put my, oops, I got one that wasn't open. Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna open it. Actually, no, I don't want to open this one. I'm saving it. I'm going to get something else. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Got my other peanut butter. It's almost gone. That's why I didn't have this one out first. Okay. Put that on your scale. You're going to zero it out. Okay, so I've got this whole tub of peanut butter on here, and the weight says, if it was 0 grams, okay? Then you're going to take your spoon. You're going to take the food that you're weighing out until it says negative 16 grams. Like, let's say I want to measure out 16 grams of peanut butter, which is 100 calories and 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to take it out. There, it says 16 grams on it right now, okay? Then the cool thing is you can lick your finger and lick the spoon, and it's already all been accounted for. Isn't that amazing? It's kind of life-changing, I know. It really is. Okay, so that's my reverse weighing trick, okay? Because otherwise, if you have your bowl on here and you spoon out your peanut butter, and then you're only weighing what goes in the bowl, and you don't weigh what you lick on your finger and the spoon, those extra calories can actually add up. So, reverse weighing, big tip, okay. So we've got our pre-portion out, our trigger foods, reverse weighing. Then the other thing that goes along with this is to hide your trigger foods, okay? So trigger foods are any of those things where you feel like you can't control yourself around them. I'm assuming that we all have them. I have mine. Mine are like cookies and brownies and stuff, but also I have some healthy trigger foods like healthy flavored peanut butters, or if I ever make healthy treats, like any of those protein ball recipes, you know, that I post about, like where you combine like peanut butter and oats and honey and make little yummy balls out of them. I can't control myself around those. So to me, it might sound so silly, but to me those are trigger foods, okay? So you need to hide your trigger foods. Even if you know where they are, I'll put them like way up at the top of my pantry in the back. And yeah, sure, I know that they're there, but if I don't see them every time I open up the pantry, then that helps you kind of forget about them and just not think about them all the time and not be so tempted, okay? So hide your trigger foods. You can even put healthy things in front of them. Like sometimes I'll take my flavored peanut butters and put them in the back and put just my normal peanut butter in front of it, so I'm not quite as tempted by my normal peanut butter. Even though I love you just as much. Don't worry. Don't worry, normal peanut butter. I love you both the same. Okay. Got that over with. Okay, work your core all day long with vacuums. And no, I don't mean vacuuming your house. Although that probably works your core too, because if you're like pushing the vacuum, you know, it's kind of like a crunch. But that's not what I was thinking. So vacuums are actually gonna work the inner core muscles. They're gonna help you keep your tummy tight, and it's also gonna help your posture too. So I'm gonna show you how you do that, okay? So, ready? Here we go. What you do is you take a big breath in, and you let your stomach come way out. Nobody likes that, but it's okay. Way out, way. So, and then you push all the air out. And then when all the air's out, you bring your tummy in even tighter. And then you hold that for as long as you can. Okay, so I'm gonna try it without talking so you guys can watch. Okay, did you see what I did there? Okay, so you let your tummy come out, take a big deep breath in, let your tummy come out, and then you blow all the air out, bring your tummy in nice and tight, and then once it's in, you try and just draw that belly button back to your spine even more. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time. Ready? Okay, so it helps me if I kind of put my hands on my stomach and kind of like help me draw them in towards my back, okay? So then what I want you to do is practice holding that. Even if you can hold it, only hold it for like 10 or 15 seconds at first. Increase that time up to about 30 seconds or even up to a minute if you can. Once you get to where you can hold it, then you can actually add twists, okay? Where you're twisting. So what that's gonna do is it's gonna work the deep inner core muscles, and that's what really helps you, you know, keep your tummy nice and flat. So, you know, some people who have just a tendency to like, go like that, just not hold their tummy tight, okay? And other people, you can stand up nice and tall and just walk around all day talking and hold it nice and flat. That's because you have to tighten those inner core muscles, okay? And you're welcome for just showing you my stomach the day after Christmas and Christmas Eve and all the treats that are in here. Okay. Number 4, cut all veggies as soon as you get home from the store. So if you go and you buy a whole bunch of vegetables, cut them all into pre-portioned sizes and put them in little snack bags. Okay, so if you have carrots, peppers, cucumbers, celery, whatever it is, bring it home and cut it immediately and put it into baggies. You're way more likely to actually eat it than if it's just sitting in the fridge in big stalks, like uncut and unpeeled, okay? Next one is eat before you eat. It doesn't make any sense, right? So when you what I mean is when you have a party or a get-together or a big dinner you're going to, have a scoop of protein right before you go in, because that's gonna do a couple things. What it's going to do for you is it's going to take the edge off your hunger. It's not necessarily going to fill you up so you can't eat dinner, but it's going to take that edge off your hunger so that you don't feel just ravenous and you want to eat everything in sight. Okay, it'll make you be able to make good choices. You know, you can maybe not eat as many of your carbs or make better choices of what you're ordering or something if you're not feeling super duper hungry. Okay, it's also just going to kind of help you boost your protein intake for the day. So when I do that, I am much more likely to just grab a scoop of protein powder than I am to grab some chicken out of my fridge or something. So I'll usually just shake up a protein scoop with water and just drink it right before I walk in. So that helps. This is gonna be weird, okay? This is weird. Use baby size bowls and plates and things like that, because it makes you eat like really slow and just take little bites, just little ones. Okay? Everyone in my family thinks I'm crazy. So if you're looking at me like I'm crazy too, that's okay. I don't care. I'm comfortable with this because I'm comfortable with the fact that I don't have any babies in my house. Yeah, I have about 10 of these baby spoons. It's okay. You just eat something that tastes so good. You get it really slow and in tiny little bites. It'll help your digestion. It'll help your food last longer. And it's just better, I promise. You don't want to take big old bites of food because then it's gone in just a few seconds, and that's just sad, right? So, and these little bowls are also the perfect size for if you want a treat, like a little bit of healthy ice cream, like Halo Top, which is my favorite. You can scoop out just small amounts and put it in this bowl, and it feels like you're having a whole bowl of ice cream, but you're really just having a normal, probably half cup size, okay? Then of course you eat it with your baby spoon. Okay, next one. Lay out your gym clothes the night before. I always pick out my gym clothes and fold them up and put them on my bathroom counter the night before. So if you get up before your family, you don't have to turn on any lights or make a big ruckus or anything when you're getting ready for the gym. I usually go to the gym before my husband does, so he goes in the mornings too, but a little bit later. And so when I have my gym clothes laid out, I don't have to turn on a light or turn on my cell phone flashlight or anything that's going to wake him up. I can just throw them on and go. Makes it way easier. Also, if you're not worried about waking anyone, having your gym clothes out is just another reminder of when you wake up, you see them, you're like, oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Or if you slept in, it'll just make you feel a little guilty. And maybe you'll go a little bit later in the day if you have them laid out. So next up, plan your workout week on Sundays. So I love planners. I love planners so much. So literally every Sunday, I open up my planner and I look at the week ahead and I think, okay, I need to do sprints 4 times. So I'm gonna log those in. I need to go to a yoga class. So which yoga class am I gonna go to? Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. I need to plan in these 5 lifting workouts. What days am I gonna do those? And I take a part of my planner where I literally write in what workout I'm gonna do for that day, okay? If I have abs one day, or 3 days, or whatever I'm doing, I make sure I schedule that in so that the night before, when I go to bed, I know how long my workout's gonna be, so I can look and see, okay, I've gotta do lifting and cardio, or lifting and abs, or I'm gonna go to yoga at 6 a.m., or whatever it is. So you can kind of cater your schedule towards your plan. When you have your whole plan for the week, you'll get through all your workouts that week. You're not gonna get to the end of the week and be like, oh man, I really wanted to do 3 ab sessions, but I only got in 1. You know, you make sure you got it all planned, get it all in. Okay, next one. You might be wondering why I have a cute little bowl of Hershey Kisses. So the cool thing about Hershey Kisses, if you didn't know, is that they are the perfect single serving size of chocolate. So if you have a chocolate craving, one of these kisses is 20 calories. That's it. So you could totally pop in a Hershey Kiss in your mouth and suck on it over like 20 seconds or something for 20 seconds of pure bliss and happiness after your dinner for dessert. So try to find, if you have a chocolate craving and you want to get a little bit in each day, try to find individually packaged small amounts of chocolate, not a chocolate bar where you're going to be more likely to just kind of keep breaking off pieces. Okay, this, you take it, you eat one of them, right? And I also keep these somewhere far away. I know where they are, so I'm going to grab one every day or 2 or something, but it's not going to be right in my line of sight, and definitely it's not going to be out on the counter or the table where I could just grab them all day long. Big no-no. Okay. Also with the treat convenience thing, protein bars. We've got these awesome new protein bars out. Keep one in your car, in your purse, at your desk at work, and then at home, okay? Then if you're ever tempted to skip a meal, you always have something. Even if it isn't the exact meal that you planned on, if you're stuck in a meeting, if you're stuck in traffic or whatever, you always have some healthy meal that will at least get you through to the next meal, so you don't go into that meal just ravenous and starving, okay? Last thing, make up a challenge with a friend. So I've done things with friends before when I've been like struggling with my motivation, and one challenge that's always been good is I'll find a friend who's also kind of struggling and want to work together, and we'll trade money. That sounds so dumb, right? But I will give her 20 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever it is that I feel like is too much that I wouldn't want to lose, okay? Then you set goals, work on these goals together, you text each other every night, whatever it is that you're struggling with. I can't get to the gym. I want to get to the gym 4 times a week. Okay, she's gonna hold you accountable for the next 6 weeks or month or whatever it is. If you reach your goal, then she's gonna buy you a surprise with the money you gave her, okay? I love surprises, so I love this. Or you can do it where they just give the money back to you. But if you don't reach your goals, they keep the money, okay? So the fun thing about buying a surprise is they're gonna buy you, hopefully it's a good friend that kind of knows what you like, and they're gonna buy you something like a present. Presents not at Christmas or your birthday are the best, right? So you give your friend some money, you reach your goals, they buy you a present. Easy as that. If you don't reach your goals, and I don't mean goals like lose 10 pounds, because something like that is kind of not totally within, you can't really control that. What you can control are your habits, okay? So habit type of goals, and if you reach those, then, or if you don't reach those, they get to keep the money, okay? Another thing with the challenge thing is to have a plan in place. So if you don't know what you're doing at the gym, you don't know what you're doing for your workouts, try my 6-week challenge. Okay, my 6-week Fit Body Challenge is at trainerlindsey.com, and it has a complete plan in place, shopping lists, meal plans, workout videos. It will tell you every single thing to do throughout the day in order to reach your goals. Okay, the 15-day challenge is at idealfit.com/15-day-fit-body-challenge. So 15-day Fit Body Challenge with a dash between each word. And that's kind of like a free preview of the 6-week challenge. Totally free, you don't have to buy anything. Get meal plans, workout videos also, okay? Just kind of a little intro to it. So a thing you could do with a friend is to complete the challenge together and then buy each other a surprise with your money. Isn't that so perfect? Okay, you guys, those are my healthy tips and tricks and healthy hacks for the new year.